So I've been tossing around whether I'm going to try to do this barn in the weather. I can do it. I mean, I know I'm going to do it. I've built all this by myself in the weather, so. But yeah, it'll take a little longer between snows because I'm not going to be out here when it's snowing all over me and it's friggin' 0 degrees. But yeah, I got a bunch of this moved around and cleaned up. I got some more stuff to drag over here. Got some milling to do. Get these logs out of here. Clean that all up. I want to get some longer lumber in here. I'm thinking about half about tearing down that big old tree down there. The kids that own the place down the hill there and the folks that had this one, I'm pretty sure when they demoed that house down there where the trailer sits, they just lit it on fire and burned it because that tree's tore up and so is the other one on the other side near the driveway. But I've been thinking about taking that tree down so I can use it, make some lumber out of it. But I'm half thinking to get us through the winter. I can park the Razor inside this Connex here. I got plenty of room. But I'm thinking I'm going to get the Razor, that quad, park it in the Connex, and move all this stuff out here. And maybe probably about where these 2 racks are at. Frame this in right here and just make a tarp it. I've got an industrial tarp. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna tarp this thing off, throw a bunch of sawdust on the ground. I got a wood stove in the back right there that I need to run a stovepipe up out of here. But I'm thinking this would be a decent place to keep Eeyore and Ponyboy when the weather's really super cold. And I got more of this stuff to drag out there for that. So yeah, I've been emptying out these Connexes with my junk. The house is a wreck, but I got a bunch of boxes and everything out of here. I can actually load up a bunch of this stuff and move it back in the Connexes for the winter. And then use this as a barn for the time being until I get this done. Because I haven't even decided how big I'm going to make it. I mean, I've got it staked out right there. But I'm thinking I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Because after I get donkeys made up here, there's going to be 2 donkeys and a pony. That's why I'm thinking this is probably adequate enough to put 3 big animals like that. That should get us through the winter. And then the goats and sheep are on the other side. But yeah, I think that's going to be my mission this week, is to drape all this and post it and get a decent tarp up there. I might even just go to Harbor Freight and buy a bunch of cheap tarps. Then I can just screw them in and whatever next year when I take it all down, or next spring when I pull it all down, I can just throw it away. What do you think, Mommy? You gonna help me? Yeah? I got a vent right there that I'm gonna put in the wall for the heat, for the goats. And then underneath my bench over there, I've got a mushroom fan that I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about taking this shelving out and putting the mushroom fan in right there. And then I can just plug it in and it'll draft the heat right into the goat barn. So I got another funky door. I mean, these are just funky junk doors people were throwing away, and they asked me if I wanted to keep them. So These guys are, oh, they got up. These guys are happy. Everybody's warm. They're all fired up. Huh. You guys are happy. They're just happy no more flies. The flies are all kind of done for the day or the week here anyway. I'm sure by the end of this week we'll have them messing with us again. But yeah, that fireplace should work okay. I'll brick around here, around it, so it's not going to be flammable. I think we should be okay. Either this post or that one. Probably be easier just to cut that shelf off right there and do it right here. That gives me 5, 10, 15, 20 foot. That gives me a 20-foot add-on, 20 by 20 for Donkey and his woman and Pony. So yeah, he's out there raising hell now. And then I got these from work. They were throwing them out. They said, get rid of them. So yeah, they're just accordion doors or gates or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, if I do it that way, then I can still keep the Jeep in here. And I can put the uniloader right here. Because I still need that for snow removal. I got that long driveway to do. And I've got the tracks that I need to get put on it. I bought these things last year. I bought these little things probably the year I got it. So I've had it for like 3 years now. I bought those things. I throw them on there and it's like driving a Sherman tank through mud, snow, whatever. It rarely gets stuck with those on it. Plus the other thing I'm thinking, if I wall this off, I want to get some rabbits. And I can set the rabbit hutch in here and keep them warm too. Because I really don't want rabbits in the house. I would rather have them out here with the other animals. Yeah. I had to paint my windows. Last spring I had a bunch of birds. They were trying to fly through here. And with the windows being clear, they were killing themselves. I was coming out here finding dead birds on the floor. And it took me like 2 or 3 of them to figure it out. I was like, oh, they're running. They fly straight into the window. Bam, done. Break their neck. So I thought Mommy was bringing me gifts. So yeah, I got up there and spray painted the windows so that at least the birds see it. I've had a few in here this weekend. This past snow, I had a couple in here. They came and weathered the storm in here the other night. But yeah, we'll see. Have a great day.